Well, there's been much talk at the moment in regards to the changes around Twitter and moving to Twitter X, which has confused a lot of people and wiped a lot of money off the brand valuation of Twitter.
Which is so true. But what is really interesting is that Twitter officially now, if you go onto this website, x.com, will take you to Twitter's landing page. While officially the name hasn't yet changed per se, like twitter.com still exists. And yes, they've taken off the bird logo from Twitter, and it just represents a little X. All of that is there. What is really interesting while I see this is that there is a Twitter handle called X. Just X.
Or at X. Yes.
Yeah, at X. And I wonder, because there are tweets from this account going back like years, okay? And these are random tweets, regular tweets with a lot of traction going on. I wonder if Elon Musk paid a truckload of money to the owner of this handle X, because I don't think Elon Musk owned this handle.
No, I think he most probably did. The other social media platform that's changed is that TikTok will soon be adding text-only posts, which could be in competition to the new X. To get more details, we're joined by the tech expert, Sharath Ravi, who was on the phone. Thank you very much for joining Kitch and Neil on Talk 100.3.
Hey guys, thanks for having me. Pleasure being here.
No, thank you, Ravi. We've seen so many changes. We saw Meta introduce Threads to go up against Twitter. That was announced as a huge success, and now no one's using it. And now Twitter's changing to X. And is TikTok sort of entering this sort of micro-blogging space, are they?
They are, but I think the Twitter move is actually, I think, a lot more interesting because it's not just a social media play anymore. If you actually read through the details of the announcements and some of the plans that Elon Musk has announced, it's not just about being a social media platform, but it's an everything app, as he's put it. So prior to this, the big goal for a lot of the big tech companies was to develop super apps. Now Elon Musk is going after becoming the everything app. And interestingly, there's also a financial component that is expected to be announced along with this. So I'd imagine this also has something to do with the fact that companies like Apple recently announced a major partnership with Goldman Sachs, where they're going to be offering actually deposit accounts for anyone who's using the Apple Card in the States to start with and then rolling out worldwide. So the tech companies, the social media giants now see themselves not just as a communication platform, but really, as Musk put it, the everything app. So they want to be the very definition of a one-stop shop for everything and anything that you do.
I mean, see, while everyone is trying to get into this aggregation mode of having an app that literally gives you everything, from something closer to home. If you see the Noons and the Talabats of the world, they give you, quick delivery service. They give you food delivery service. They give you grocery delivery service. Like anything that you want to be delivered, they come in and deliver. So you don't have to go for a food app separately and a grocery app separately. Aggregation probably will be the thing of the time to come, and that's why probably Instagram has done this from really good time, that they've been putting out all concepts of everything that has been going around in the world of social media. They've got it on one platform, and that is Instagram. You got stories, you got reels, you got everything. But similarly now with TikTok coming into this foray also, okay, wherein they have started a text only content platform which will be integrated on TikTok, which means that hey, you're not the kinds who want to show your face, you're not the kinds who wants to dance. You can just put text, you can put a shairi, you can put a joke, and you can still put out a content which is pretty similar to textual content that goes on Twitter, or rather X now, or textual content that goes on Instagram as well.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, like I said, the objective for these guys is to basically be the platform where whatever the user wants to do, they do it on their platform, right? They want to grab and retain the attention and the focus of the user base as much as possible. And as a lot of the studies keep showing, attention spans are constantly decreasing.
True.
So anything that the platform can do to keep the user on their platform as opposed to going somewhere else is really where the play is, because user data, user attention is really where the future is going to be, and where the revenue streams will be based on. Because at the end of the day, all of this is ultimately to drive advertising revenue as the primary model, and then starting to offer other, almost a SaaS type of a solution to sell add-ons, which I think Twitter and now X have already started showing where they want to go with things like paying for the verified
Right, yeah.
status and those kinds of actions. So they're trying to create as many different revenue streams, I believe. It's sort of like micropayment type of a model.
Sure.
But ultimately, it's about user attention, right? That's the ultimate goal and objective over here.
Sure. When it comes down to these micro-blogging sites, who do you think will ultimately be successful, or is there room for all of them between Threads, the new Twitter X, and TikTok?
I think it's a little too early to call anyone a winner or a front runner, but the one thing I'd say is I think there's space for more than one. I think gone are the days where you'll have one dominant platform that controls. Like, I don't think we're ever going to see another Facebook, which owns that platform or that medium as strongly as it did in the past. So I believe, like with the OEMs in the tech space, there'd be 3 to 4 front runners, and we're likely to see even a couple of others join this race, right? We don't know what Microsoft's next iteration of LinkedIn is going to look like. Chances are they'll probably launch an update to their offering as well based on all of these changes.
Yeah.
And you can be assured that Meta and Zuckerberg aren't going to be sitting quietly either. So.
I think that's a very salient point. Sharath Ravi, the tech expert. We appreciate your comments. Thanks for your time this afternoon.
No worries. Cheers, guys.
So the news is TikTok will soon be adding text-only photos to social media posts. Does that make them going up against Twitter X and Meta? And which one are you using at the moment? I mean, we've been speaking a lot about how we all joined the bandwagon and we got on Meta, and then after a day or two, we're like, it's exactly the same stuff that I see on Facebook, Insta, LinkedIn, and Twitter X. Why do I need another one?
No, I mean, the only difference over here is at least with Twitter there is more drama involved. From the time Elon Musk has bought it, he's done literally everything to keep everyone in clue with this brand. The more noise you make, the more things that you bring out for public to chew on, your brand will be considered and looked into a lot more. I'm sure with this new thing of renaming Twitter as X, a lot of people would have come on Twitter to see how does this new X look like, what is it all about, and probably will garner more attention. It has definitely got people talking about it, and no one is literally talking about Threads because of this now.
Let us know more of your thoughts. 05868610